Diane, I'm listening to a podcast, Black Lodge Trivia Night. I've never heard so many game aspirations in my life.
Matt, how is your asshole tattoo doing?
Oh, it's great. And thank you, and welcome to Black Lodge Trivia Night. I did, in fact, get a tattoo today. I'm very jazzed about it. And, of course, there is some Twin Peaks love on it. And if you're here for Twin Peaks love, you're in the right spot. And if you're here for Pathfinder 2nd Edition, conveniently, you're also in the right spot. We serve a very niche crowd of Pathfinder Twin Peaks fans. And you're wondering, why is Matt holding a candle lighter? And that's because it's candle time, baby.
Is it time? There we go.
This is a new one. Well, it's not new. We just hadn't burned it before. I think they're still on a break. So, again, in no way are we affiliated other than just being passionate fans. And this scent, ladies and gentlemen, is You've Got Red on You from one of my favorite movies, Shaun of the Dead.
Nice.
So, with the lighting of the candles and fall is literally right around the corner, is it starting to cool off where you guys are? Or?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's nice. And what does cool even mean in Georgia? Does that...
It's been 80s instead of 100. It's
nice,
been
very nice.
It's been like 55 in the morning actually, which
has
been
very nice.
Really fucking nice actually. I've been driving with the windows down everywhere.
Nice.
Up and down I-95 with your shirt off because it feels nice.
That's exactly it. So many nice trees.
Yeah. This season.
Yep.
What's that?
Just more Hulk Hogan pulls. Please proceed.
No. I was just gonna say this is this is the time of year when I come into my element. You can't tell I'm dressed like a total slob, but like the Bill Belichick semi-formal collection's back.
Yes, excellent.
So just the most comfortable. Yeah,
we are basic bitches. As
nice.
I drink from my mom juice wine glass tonight.
What nice. Are you having tea?
Yeah, I'm having wine, but no, but a little mommy juice.
Oh,
but yeah, we like fall. We like RPGs. Before we start playing some Pathfinder tonight, I assume one of you has trivia.
I do if we need it.
Yeah,
I think we need
it.
All right. Okay, are you guys ready?
Always
ready.
One of the most popular characters on the show Twin Peaks was the character of the Log Lady.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But the Log Lady's a person, people, and she had a name. The question is, what was her first name? And for bonus points, her last name, if you happen to know it.
I'm not going to remember this. There's no way. I think I've heard it before, but nope, I've got nothing. What about you, Patrick?
Isn't it like Candace or something? It's something very normal-ish. That's my final answer is Candace. If it's not it, it's linebacker. And if that's not it, it's Star Trek.
So Matt, did you want to sort of talk through or is not?
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, her first name was Log. No, her first name was Margaret, and her last name, according to what I was able to do research on, was Lanterman. So Margaret Lanterman is I think the character's name of the Log Lady. I don't think it's the actress's name. I think that's the character's name. So Log Lady, I think, is Margaret Lanterman.
Very good. I do have a Twin Peaks story to share, but if you'll permit, before we dive into Underneath Otari. So I got my tattoo today, and how the artist operated is she came up with this amazing sketch, but I didn't get to see it beforehand. We made some adjustments, and the biggest adjustment is I said, hey, everything looks really, really good, except for that owl on the coffee mug. I said, that's supposed to be the Twin Peaks owl. And she goes, oh, I thought you said Hooters owl. And so the first go of the tattoo was on this coffee mug was the Hooters owl. But the more I think about it is, one, where did she get Hooters? Like, one, I sure, I've eaten some chicken wings in my day, but I'm not like a Hooters aficionado. I don't have any Hooters trivia. But like, was her thought process like Twin Peaks the restaurant? That's like Hooters. I bet he meant the Hooters owl. Anyways, I was like, yeah, let's change that. I don't want the Hooters owl tattooed on my body. Don't be ridiculous. I'll get the Twin Peaks owl.
Please and thank you.
Yeah.
So I've never had a tattoo. Is it a painful experience? I know it's a basic question, but
no, it's like where I got it. It wasn't too bad. Like on your butt cheeks, it's fine.
Nice.
No, it was fine.
Does the starfish wink at you, or like what does the tattoo do?
depends on the time of evening, Patrick.
How many of those coffees have you had?
Right. No, I don't think it did. The thing that kind of hurt was like the shading, because I did some of the shading after the line work, and then she was going like over like sensitive areas. And after about like 30 minutes of that, I was like, yeah, anytime we're done. So I'll go back for coloring and stuff, but by then it'll be all healed up and no big deal. So I didn't think it was that bad.
Very
really
nice.
proud that you're getting your asshole colored. Really proud of you.
It's called bleached.
Well,
no, you know what? What I'm not. Oh, maybe it is getting. What color did you pick?
Teal.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Is that shit to show under a black light?
I was about to say, is that like when you eat blue ice? Never mind. I'll stop.
All right, folks. Welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition. We are an RPG Twin Peaks podcast. All right.
Barely.
All right. Shall we get down to business?
Absolutely.
Hey, I see some Justice Tea happening.
Oh. Yes. You can't tell. The T-shirt I'm wearing is from the Lobster Pot, but it's underneath my Bill Belichick semi-formal collection.
Is that why your shirt's crinkling on camera? I'm sorry. I'll stop, guys. I'm sorry.
All right. So Menace under Otari.
I think we were fighting skeletons.
Poorly.
You did, and you had dispatched all the skeletons and one zombie, I believe.
Nice.
Without revealing their weaknesses or resistances, which was interesting. But, yes. So, we find ourselves underneath the Otari fishery. You continue your journey into the darkness, and you seem to stumble upon this forgotten crypt. You had just dispatched some nasty little skeletons, and in the middle of the room, there is a raised platform with the stone sarcophagus. What would you like to do?
I mean, I'm going to take a look at the sarcophagus, I think.
Yeah.
I just want to verify, is the room clear?
Yeah, there's other like skeletons and stuff, but they're like not reacting or like reassembling themselves or anything like that. But you get the feeling that the room is safe right now, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I wholeheartedly support Patrick's.
Yeah, okay, good.
Yeah, so you find a couple things around the room.
Oh, nice.
I think can you see the?
It was there briefly.
Yes. There we go.
Okay, so you should be able to open up that, and you find a couple interesting things. You find a shield, and it is polished, and it's carved to look like a roaring lion.
Neat.
Oh wow.
Sweet.
So definitely due to its fine artisanry, you think you could probably get some money for it. And there's also this torch in the room, and it's emitting this blue flame across the room.
Interesting. Okay. Well, let's. I guess we should take the. Do you care who takes it, Patrick? Do you want to hold on to anything?
I think you're the one. If I remember correctly, you're the one who doesn't have dark vision, so you should probably take the torch. I think we put our crappy torch out. You take the blue torch, and I'll take the shield if you.
I was about to say, do you want to grab the shield?
Yeah, I like shields.
There we go.
Yeah. So what's interesting about the torch is, although it looks like fire, this blue fire, as you wave your hand over it, there's no heat being emitted, and you wave it back and forth. You know, you're like whipping it back and forth, trying to get it to fade, but the light does not fade, and it seems to not extinguish even after you try it. But now you have the torch.
Okay, so I need to not do that. I need to held one hand. I need to, I guess, warn and then move this to my backpack. Okay, and then make sure that I have it ready to go, because I need to.
Are you still holding the blue torch out?
I think I am. Yeah, it looks like the light
is now. So I think the light came back for you guys.
Yeah,
and it's not hot. You said
correct. Like it doesn't emit heat.
I was gonna say, like, I'll just like put my hand, like I'll like get it closer slowly just to see if like I can put my hand in the fire.
Yeah, you even clasp your hand around it. and hold it there. And as you remove your hand, the flame comes back, and it still is unextinguished, and you feel no heat.
Okay. That is very, very cool. We should get a hat for it in case we need to put the flight out.
Well, you do not get a hat, but you do get each get 100 experience, because I don't think we marked that last time.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Oh, you know what? There is a skeleton guard here, but
that's what I was confused by.
Let's just
Hand wave.
Guess what? You guys got him. Good job.
I think if we're while we're kind of in here, I'm not going to do the Dark Souls thing where we keep our potions until the last boss and then still don't use them. I'm going to pop a health potion.
So I believe you can treat wounds on yourself if you want, and you have not done that against yourself.
Okay,
You may want to pull that up and double check that you can use it on yourself.
On myself. Let's see. Where's my skills? There's my exploration. Treat wounds. Oh, you can do yourself.
Yeah, so you're just limited to once an hour until you improve upon that. So
all right,
might as well use it, I think.
Yeah, I will attempt to complete open heart surgery on myself. It's a medicine check, I believe.
Yep. Oh, shit.
Are the dice finally going to turn? I doubt it.
So that's a quadruple bypass for everybody watching or listening. And that is a success. There doesn't have a critical success. 4d8 hit points.
Wow.
Fuck yeah.
Wow.
So let me roll them 4d8.
Wow.
Nice.
Let me reheal the 15 that I just rolled there.
You just reach into your own chest cavity and start massaging the heart.
Kalema! Kalema! Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Cool.
Very nice.
I'm at max health.
Very good. Yeah, it looks like you guys are topped off. Art's got a blue flame being emitted, and
that's right.
Oh, I've got the shield on. I'm going to put the shield on my arm, so it probably bites my arm off or something.
No. Just a good. I'm moving you guys out to the main hallway here, and close the wrong thing. Yeah. So the other direction you did not venture into last time just leads deeper into the underground area here.
Okay.
I assume you press on.
Indeed.
Yeah. If you unpause it, we will.
Oh, my bad.
Mm-hmm. It is your bad.
You can now move forward.
La 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 la.
So are we? I guess Patrick. Just to establish a basic. Are we just going forward? Are we trying to stay quiet, or are we trying to?
We had both chosen kind of a different way. I was going cautiously, and you were going stealthily, if I remember correctly last time.
Okay.
I'm going to continue going cautiously. I don't do stealth.
Okay.
I'm going to have my Warhammer out and my shield in one arm each. So
okay.
Yeah. So I'll take point if you want me to, Art.
Yeah, I guess. I'll be in the rear with the torch, lighting the way, and you're the human, the shield. Yeah.
Well, don't.
I know.
Don't insult me by calling me human. Okay, so
human shield. Yes, that was.
So it looks like there's a T intersection here. Can I poke my head around the corner there, Matt?
Yeah. So as you poke your head around the corner, you see that, and it's a little hard to see, but since you notice it, about 10 feet off the ground, there is a door. And it looks, with some reasonable effort, that you'd be able to scale up this ledge if you wanted to.
I'll turn back. Eldrin, do you want to go up there, Eldrin?
Give me a boost.
All right, I'll hold the shield. I'll put the shield up like on my head or whatever, so he can hop on my shield and use me as a stool.
Nice. And I'll say after the boost that you make it up with ease. And you step up here.
Don't leave me down here.
And if you want, I think you can open this door.
I'll look at Eldrin. After you, the number of times I've opened one of these doors and been shot in the face with a bolt.
All right. So yeah, I popped the door.
The ancient wooden door creaks open on rusty hinges. Let me get the ambiance going.
Ooh.
Forgot.
Oh, hell.
And okay, good. Opens on its rusty hinges, revealing a ruined chamber. Mold and rot stain every surface. On the far side of the room is a stone statue of a giant squid. Its tentacles reach toward an altar in the center of the chamber. The scum covers almost everything, but it hasn't touched the silver bowl sitting atop the stone altar. The water in the bowl is perfectly clear. Why don't you both go ahead and give me a religion check?
Nice.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It's a 9 from me, I believe. Yep.
$15.
Nice. So you pass. Eldrin, you're able to identify this as a shrine dedicated to Gazra, the god of nature and the fury of the ocean.
I like that we're starting to incorporate the larger lore.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I guess, can I do because I don't remember everything, can I do like a knowledge check if I remember anything about that religion or that god?
Yeah, well,
Or
let's
do we
say
sort of
yeah,
just
since
do
you're
that?
able to identify the shrine.
Okay.
So Gazra's an ancient deity, and he's kind of a dual deity. He is both the god of nature, and particularly storm and sky, and then also a goddess of wave and surf.
Okay.
So I have a fairly high, and this might be a stretch, a fairly high society just from my time in, I almost just said Asculum, the big city. Would I remember off of that any particular like group of people that were worshippers of this deity? Are the baddies here? Are they in this room?
I would say that as far as the piece of Gazra, the goddess piece of the wave and the surf, many sailors and navigators trust in and pray to Gazra.
Okay.
Also, in places wherever nature is important. So, one of our above table, one of my goals is to get to the Mwangi expanse. Gazra is important there, just in the in terms of nature. But Gazra is not largely kind of stays neutral unless someone messes with them.
Okay.
But does have a reputation for being fickle.
All right.
Let's go take shit.
Yeah, I'm not going to touch that bowl. That's not like as a doctor. Like if you start moving towards that, I'm gonna put my shield like over your chest. Be like, nah. We don't. The last time we messed with somebody's temple.
Okay, so let's let's. I'm gonna cautiously enter the room.
Okay. So you just kind of looking around and.
Yeah, and I'm keeping a close eye on that bowl.
Okay.
And to the behind the bowl, the bowl sort of it's on like this altar of sorts, and the statue, does it look just like a stone carving kind of statue behind it?
Yeah.
Okay.
A giant squid, and maybe it's not too unfamiliar for a shrine, particularly an ocean shrine.
Okay.
For Gazra.
So I am going to. Okay, Patrick, I heard what you said about the bowl, but now I'm going to approach the bowl.
Eldrin, I had like 3 partners before you, and they were all crushed by falling things when they touched something.
Is this one of those, the common theme of all your dysfunctional relationships is you, like all your dead partners? Or...
Yeah. Am I the one who steps on the trigger? Usually.
Right. So I'm not going to touch the bowl.
Okay.
But is it full? Is it carrying?
It is full. And it also appears to be pure and clean. I guess I don't know if you'd be able to ascertain that it's pure, but it looks clean, very clean.
Okay, so it's not some I guess it would have evaporated, so it has to be relatively recent.
Recent or rooted in magic.
Yeah.
And you know what? We're in a beginner box, so why not? This is as good a time as any to remind both of you. And I've added it to your exploration actions.
Yes.
That you can detect magic.
Oh.
It's so stupid. I just realized there's exploration and downtime tabs on the actions.
Yeah. And so, at some point we should really populate those in because it's a good reminder to see what you can do. But detect magic, that's certainly something you can do if you want.
Yeah, I'd give it a shot. You detect the torch. Damn it. So do I...
Yeah, no, I think it's just an action. You're moving...
Oh, yes.
You're moving slower. And so, Patrick, Doc was moving slower and on the lookout of things. Mm-hmm. And what he is able to kind of pick up is that there is certainly a sense of magic in the chamber. And actually, that might be a spell now that I mention that. You may not have that. I'll have to look into that. But let's just say you do for now. And we'll look into that. But yeah, you're able to, there's definitely some kind of magic presence here in the room.
Okay. Does the magic light seem to reveal anything about the magic water, or is it just not that kind of...
Nope.
Okay. Okay. Well, and I turned on listen, Christoph, I really want to touch that water.
And I'm just gonna shake my head. Nope. Nope.
What if I...
Can I try and recall knowledge on this? I'm just looking through. There's investigate as another explore action with a recall knowledge. Can I recall knowledge with occultism? Is that a thing that you can do?
Yeah, you can recall knowledge in a bunch of different ways.
Mm-hmm.
And but I just don't, you're not recalling anything relevant. Okay. There's nothing in what you know of the lore of Gajra of anything like this.
Okay.
So, Matt, I'm going to put something in the chat. This is one of my skill feats.
Okay.
Oddity identification. And I have a sense for spells that twist minds or reveal secrets. So I guess, could I detect if this had some kind of if you drink that you become possessed or you touch the water, is that what it's sort of trying to indicate there? I can...
I like that. Sure. Let's do it. I like it.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. General, you have a sense for spell. So you gain a +2 circumstance bonus to occultism check. So I guess I would do an occultism check with a +2. Is that sort of the basic mechanic? And it sort of reveals if there's some kind of mind control or mental element to this.
Right.
Magic. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to that. And now I also need to add another modifier. What's my circumstance bonus of +1? Why do I have that? But I need to do another. Is it not letting me? Can I make that a 2? Okay.
So you should just be able to roll occultism like you're recalling it. Either identify magic or recall knowledge, either one.
Okay, yeah, I was trying to do a skill check of occultism, but I was trying to figure out how to do the +2. But here we go. All right.
Yeah, I don't. You sense a spell, but you're not able to kind of ascertain what it does. That's what I'll say.
That makes sense. Okay. But Christoph, don't you want to know? I mean, we are investigators. We are.
I am an investigator. This is, this room is down here. It was behind a locked door. It's off the main path. We probably should just leave this alone.
Oh,
Otherwise,
point of order, the door was unlocked, but
okay. Well,
but it was up a hill, which is a lot for short people.
It is. It's
such as dwarves.
We're built for sprinting.
Yeah.
So like, I don't see any fish in here. I don't smell any fish in here. Like, this is, I mean, I can't stop you. I won't stop you if you drink it, but I will say I told you so if I have to take you to a cleric.
All right. Okay. So with the appeal to we've got a job to do. Mm-hmm. Don't take your eye off the prize. We have a bar tab to pay. I pull back.
Okay. All right.
And Matt is tearing up all of his paperwork from.
It's all digital.
Yep. And I'll hold your hand as you go down the thing, and I'll follow you.
All right. You know what? Just for flavor. Okay, so nice. I don't go ass backwards over the hill, but maybe it's not the prettiest dismount. Let's say that.
Very good. Okay. It's only 10 feet, so.
Okay, I'll just. Yeah. Okay. Am I taking the lead again?
Yeah. We'll resume that marching order.
This looks very tight. This thing that I'm standing in front of.
Something is triggering that all on its own. Like, the module's doing that on its own.
Doing what?
You don't hear that?
Nope.
Make sure you turn up the...
Yeah, turn your volume up. That's wild. It's doing it all on its own. That's crazy.
So, for the listeners, I don't know how this is actually being used.
Oh, it's only if I'm clicked on you, by the way. This is amazing.
So, what I'm guessing is that one of the great things about Foundry is that you can set like localized sounds. And then if you get certain mods, one is, I think, Monk's Active Tiles.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that's, but you can actually set triggers so that when a person steps on a certain part of the map, a million different things can happen. One of them is play a sound. Here, it might just be you get to a certain area, you become in range of the sound.
Well, if you can't hear that, I'm definitely holding my hand up and like, there's something in here.
I am mind blown. I'm so sorry to interrupt. I am mind blown. Mm-hmm. I click on your tokens, and this noise that I don't hear as the GM is triggering, and it's all just automatic. I know you just explained it, but holy shit.
Well, one way you can check is if you look on the left.
Yeah.
I don't have the full bars, but one of them might be a note.
Yep.
And then that will indicate.
There's more.
The localization. Yeah, I've spent a lot of time putting together maps, and it can do so much. Which is when we talk about like, it's going to be so exciting to try alchemy.
Oh, hold on, I want to check something.
Yeah.
We'll come right back down here, but let me put you guys up here.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not. Oh wait, did I just hear something? I'm hearing
There's
water.
There's water bubbling.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't think you guys stepped far enough into the room, but there was one that triggered in here. Very
interesting.
Cool. Okay,
now, can you tell? Is it just a localized sound, or does it seem to have a mechanism to trigger it when you step on a certain?
It's a range thing.
Got it. Okay.
Is what it looks
normal.
like. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see the range on like all of them now. Like some of them you have to be right up next to them, or is where you've just stepped now. As you step into this storeroom, let me back
Right.
Beer.
And that's what I was about to say about alchemy is that like it's going to be interesting to try, but there's just so much that Foundry can do that it's kind of nuts.
And the fact that they do all this for you, and I should mention the breaking news tonight that we all kind of knew was going to happen is that Kingmaker has been announced.
Yes.
For Foundry.
Nice.
Wow. I got to make sure that comes over in the recording because it's kind of a cool sound effect. Anyways, this large room looks like it was once a storeroom for the fishery above. At the far side, you can make out what might have been a cell or a cage or something at one point, but now it's full of crates and barrels. 4 lizard-like creatures, the size of human children, are clustered around the door, trying to pry it open.
Ooh.
Oi!
Sorry, Patrick, are you drawing their attention with an oi?
Yes.
You are?
That was not an above the table oi.
No, that was it. Oi!
All right, roll initiative.
God damn it. All right. Here we go. Initiative. This is why I'm... Sidebar. I've been getting a bunch of Warhammer stuff. Foundry is the official VTT of Warhammer.
Uh-huh.
I'm really curious to see what, like, the official VTT of Warhammer can do with its adventures someday.
Yeah.
Pathfinder also, and I'll let you cover Pathfinder because I think it's also the official. But, yeah. All right.
Very good. Okay. Patrick, yeah. So they turn.
Yeah.
And although their attention was drawn to this storeroom, now their attention is now on you. And they turn around and they snarl, and they move forward, looking like they're about to attack you.
All right, and I assume I'm first up. So great. This was great. This was a great plan. Okay. So we got 3 actions. I am going to devise a stratagem with my first one. So that's an intelligence roll to see if I can not fuck this up beyond all reason.
Okay. So I think when you do the devise a stratagem, you make one of the targets.
Oh, I'll snag this one here.
Okay.
All right, and so let me do my intelligence, and I get my intelligence modifier on that too, I believe. Let's see. Hold on. I'm having technical difficulties here, per usual. Oh my god. Where is just my roll for this? See, you guys are all... Never mind. This is a topic for another time. Matt, what am I rolling for this?
You just roll a d20.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. And then when you then add your intelligence to that.
Gotcha. So I've got a 15 on this with that.
Okay.
Nice.
So
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get up. Is this rubble over here? Is that like difficult terrain to get up?
It
on?
would be. Yeah. Yep.
All right. So that's what, 2 actions to get up there?
Let me double check. Like you could go around it, or if you go through it.
It's like a higher elevation. I'm trying to get higher up in the room.
Oh, okay.
If I can. So I'm good to go. Although, does that devise a stratagem only last 1 round? I think it does.
Yeah, it's like a 1. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I will move. I'll move and swing my hammer at him, I guess.
Yeah. So if you go over the difficulty terrain, it's an extra 5 feet of movement.
Okay. I've got 20 feet of movement. I just moved 10 right there. So
okay.
I'll bellow, do my Sherlock Holmes thing where I see this guy turning. And I'll be like, yes, attack his knee and then uppercut into his face and then knock him into the wall kind of thing.
Okay.
And I'll attack using that 15.
Very good.
So do I need to roll anything or because I got that 15?
Let's see. So you would be strike plus 4. So that'd be a 19.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just... yeah. So that's going to hit. And then you can roll damage, just regular damage. Nice. 11. All right. Yeah. Let me just make sure he doesn't have. Any weaknesses or stuff like that. Okay. Yeah. Tell me how you dispatch him.
Yeah, just like I said, I think I'll the slow motion Sherlock Holmes thing where I come up and like bash into his knee with my shield, and then like uppercut with my hammer and push him into the wall with that. Slow mo, and then it speeds up to real mo. There we go.
Very good. Okay. So the other kobold warrior will kind of take this opportunity to get behind you here.
Okay.
And once he's behind you, that will make you flat-footed.
That's fine.
Which will decrease your armor class.
Okay.
And he will attempt to strike you with his spear. So he flanks around behind you, and he stabs at you, and he misses.
Nice.
And he rears back, and he tries again.
Okay. Ooh, nice.
Oh wow. And that'll be a hit.
Okay.
Oh,
nice.
Wrong. There, I did it right. Yeah, so as your attention are on the one directly in front of you and the two to your left and right, this other one kind of skitters behind you and takes the opportunity to use that to his advantage and stabs you. Okay, he is done. This one next to you, seeing that you're already kind of outmaneuvered, he'll stay put. He will take a stab at you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 19.
Nice. Slimy newt bastards.
Uh-oh.
Good.
And he stabbed you for 9 damage. So these things are crafty little buggers. You feel confident against them. They're short and stuff, but all of a sudden you're getting swarmed by them. And so then he takes his spear, he thrusts it into you, and he rears back, and he throws it at Eldrin. Does not hit.
No, I just move my head out of the way, it goes flying by, and now I'm pissed.
And he, realizing that he just threw his weapon, he does what's called a hurried retreat, and basically he gets to kind of move away. It'll kind of hide behind the wall here. That'll leave this one up next, and he will stab at Patrick.
Hey, that's what it's here for.
Now, technically speaking, is he still flat-footed or no?
He is not flat-footed. You're right. At
21 will still hit, though.
Yeah.
Well, I will enjoy rolling up a new character. Yep.
Okay, so now we got to get real familiar with death and dying.
Good.
Rules here, because Patrick, you are knocked out.
Yes. Good.
So you gain dying. You don't gain dying 1. At the start of your turn, you'll do a recovery check. Okay. If you get HP back, you will obviously recover.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so it's a flat check. It's just a DC 10.
Okay.
Yep.
So there's a button for the recovery check, but I cannot.
Yep. Not
click.
your. Well, it's not your turn, so we'll come around to that.
That would make sense.
Okay. Right. Art, it is Eldrin's turn.
Okay, so time to get flashy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stride. That'll be my first thing. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the torch.
Okay.
I'm hoping it doesn't realize that this torch doesn't generate heat.
Okay.
And so what I'm going to hope to do is use it as a distraction, like he's worried about getting scorched or burned, or maybe I'm putting it right towards his eyes to partly blind him. And that's sort of the flare, so I can come around with my rapier from where he can't really pay attention. He's paying attention to the torch, and he doesn't see the rapier coming in the other hand. That's my hope.
Okay. All right.
And now I completely forgot how to do my special thing. That is called Goading Feint. And let me just double check. When you trick a foe, on a feint. A feint is a deception check.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here we go. 15 plus 6 is a 21.
Yeah, you get him.
Okay.
He becomes... Whoops, moved Patrick on accident.
So
he becomes flat-footed.
Yep, and then he also gets a -2 circumstance penalty to its next attacks roll against me before the end of its next turn. If it comes after me.
Okay, and you got your panache.
I got my panache. So now I'm going to do a stab. For a second action.
Okay.
And
are you going for the finishing blow?
I am, yes.
Nice.
So here we go.
Oh, look at that. It was
15.
There. 15. I don't think you had it targeted. 15 hits
crap.
because it's flat-footed. 15 gets it.
Nice. Okay. And damage. Here we go. 10.
Nice. Okay. So you distract him and you come in and what does your killing blow look like here?
Yeah, so he's maybe as I put the torch to him, he puts his hand up to block it. And then, as he tries to suddenly realize, I've lost track, he pulls his hand down and my rapier's coming right for him. And it goes right in and it drops him.
Nice. Very good.
So it's sort of like the last thing he sees is like the rapier right about to stab.
Okay. Yeah. Love it. Patrick, around the dock, what's he doing? Well, I guess he's unconscious, so.
Yep.
So now would he be doing his...
Yeah, so now you do the recovery check.
All right, so the button is still not available for me.
Why not? Okay, it's just a flat check, so roll d20. So a flat check just means it's d20. It's not modified by anything. And you want... And so your turn, you're dying. A flat check at DC 10 plus you're dying. So yeah, you're good. A success. If you had dying value, it'd be reduced by 1. Okay. But you are still unconscious.
And that's no HP back on that one, right?
Right.
Okay. By the way, I right-clicked myself and made myself unconscious, which did a whole bunch of other wacky shit. And, it took all of my sight away on my character. Oh, it's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I dropped my Warhammer. Oh, it's very, very well done.
I can't do that. I'm trying to see if I can get your rolls to work. This module's garbage.
I'm curious, Patrick, now that you've made yourself unconscious, does it unlock that die?
No.
Oh, okay.
Health is at 0. You're unconscious.
Do you need a dying condition? Is that a thing you can check on your character? A status?
I think he already has dying. What do you have here? You have prone.
Nope.
Oh, there you go.
There
now
we go.
roll it. Okay,
now
do a roll.
I can do it.
See what happens.
Let's see.
We'll say you passed still because you rolled your 13. I just want to see what it does. You passed anyways.
Nice.
Look at that.
Cool.
Okay.
Yay.
Oh, so that's the trick. So you got to mark yourself
mark
as
the dying.
Gotta
Cool.
mark myself as dying.
Very nice.
Okay. So you pass. You're still unconscious. Let's see. So the one that kind of ran away will go 5. And then he kind of gets to there and has to stop moving. And he's trying to do so without drawing your attention as he is unarmed and his spear, kind of fell back behind the entryway there.
Okay. Do you want me to do some kind of check to see in the heat of the moment, have I lost track of him or have I sort of caught him out of the corner of my eye?
No, I think you see him. It's not that big a room and it's not that tall of heaping pile.
Okay.
So, and then the other one will, with seeing his buddy kind of trying to sneak behind you, he'll step over here. Let me get this dead one out of the way.
All right.
And he'll move up to you and he will stab.
Miss, hopefully.
And he glances out, you deflect it with the rapier, and he comes back with a sweeping strike ready to catch you on the backside. And maybe again with the magic blue torch, you swing it in front of his face and he kind of steps back to Eldrin.
Nice. Well, I can't focus on the guy going for a spear. I've got to deal with the guy that's right in front of me. So I am, again, what I'm going to try and do is, man, I don't want to just do the exact same torch move again. So let me see. What can
Kick some sand in his face.
Do? Yeah, maybe what I do is like, I sort of like a hockey puck. I take the torch and I sort of flick a rock towards his head. Like I just drag it on the floor and flick it at him and try and distract him a little bit.
Nice.
So again, that's a deception check, which is goading feint to feint deception. Here we go. I'm not bad at this, I gotta
21?
say.
21's good. Sorry.
Cool.
I just got delivered cake. I'm so sorry.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Yeah.
Good dog. Sorry, I didn't see the cake get delivered. I just saw the dog in the background, so I have to assume I'm an investigator. Occam's
Wait,
razor.
I'm the
I want it.
How is it?
It's fantastic. I'm so sorry that I'm doing this during our show.
No, give me that ASMR.
Yeah, pull the cake out. Can we see the cake in the camera, please?
Get real close to that mic while you eat.
I thought you were eating a cake and not an orange.
Oh, that was very generous of you, Patrick. That could have been so filthy.
Thank you, Patrick, for finally keeping it clean. Okay, sorry.
Nice. Spooky season cake or just cake?
Cake. Birthday
nice.
cake.
Oh, nice.
Whose birthday?
Well, it's the whole thing.
Well, happy birthday to whoever's birthday it was.
Did you get the tattoo for your birthday of
No.
your starfish? Is that green icing on that cake?
No.
Is it blue icing on that cake? Because then the starfish is going to be blue later.
That's disgusting. All right, we're done with the cake.
All right.
You deceive him, so gain another. You spent your panache, so the one you have marked, you get back.
Okay, cool. So I've got panache back. Which, can I add that to myself, or do you have to add panache? Well, it's still there. It doesn't matter.
What happens when you right-click your character?
I do get the effects, but let me see which ones.
They're alphabetical.
Alphabetical. Okay, persistent.
And then you can drag them over.
Nice. Okay.
It's really nice.
Anyway. So I've got panache. I'm going to go for a finish. So here we go. I'm going for a strike with a finisher.
Why do anything else?
Seriously.
Nice. Roll that damage. Roll that bean footage. Oh, yeah. What does this look like?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so I guess it's another one of those things where, like, maybe I flick the rock at its head and it sort of overcorrects and over panics and it trips itself and falls backwards and sort of lands against the side of a rock awkwardly and snaps its own neck. And I'm just kind of like, all right.
Yeah. And so the other one sees this and like sees the other kobold's neck like bent in half and whatever. And he just nopes out of there.
Okay.
He gone.
Nice. So now I might have to.
Yeah, you should probably take a look at
at this
doctor.
door. No. There's a door down here.
So you can make someone go unconscious or back from unconscious, I believe, just by like shaking them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Recovering.
Or you can heal them up and like give them a health potion or whatever. But your treat wounds is spent, so having probably like shaking him and have him swallow a health potion is probably prudent.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think I would take one of his health potions out of his bag.
Yeah,
You're gonna take one of my health potions out of
Well,
my
yeah,
bag.
I mean, I'm not the guy that just got beat
Hey,
up. By...
I yeeted myself in there, and Leroy Jenkins did, and
I think in Pathfinder it's called you oid it.
yeah, oi. It was epic killing that one. I just happened to get,
Right, yeah. Oi, what's going on here, love? And then boom, 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 and then you're down.
Just to be clear, I very clearly said there were 4 kobolds.
Well,
just a reminder, the whole adventure is balanced for more than 2 players, but I do salute the bravery. I'm not pulling punches.
No, that's good. I would not expect you to.
All right.
So shall I take one of my health potions real quick? Am I clearing my conditions?
Yeah, give it a drink.
Nice.
Tastes like pomegranate. I thought I got rid of unconscious. There we go.
Nice.
Nice.
Actually, all these can go. There you go.
Hell yeah. And what does a minor health potion do? Oh, 1d8 points.
That's something.
Wonderful.
Nice.
Hey, that's a 6.
Roll.
Hot damn, and thank you, ma'am. And I gained the wounded condition, I think. Oh.
Yes.
So I'm really wanting to, in order to clear that wounded condition, I would like to take a 10-minute break somewhere. So maybe while you're exploring that other room, I'm just going to go sit.
I think to remove the wounded, you have to rest for 10 minutes and be restored to full HP.
Gotcha.
Or have someone perform treat wounds on you, but you've received that in the last hour.
I received that like 4 minutes ago, if I remember correctly.
Right, yeah.
So I'm going to not acknowledge that just happened. I'm going to pick myself up the ground, and grab my warhammer and wipe the pomegranate juice off of my face, and we're just going to you want to go check the door now? Why don't you take the lead for a minute?
Okay, so what I would do is I would very carefully... Can I do this? There we go. That's how I can do it. Nice. So I would very carefully inspect the door.
Okay.
And I was just figuring out a way to give myself panache, and I was able to put the effect on the hot bar, and then I'm able to...
Nice.
I don't know. No, I don't know. Let me see if I can... Patrick, I'm just going to do a quick test. If I do it... Nope, it's still myself, even if I click on you. Okay, so that way I can give myself panache, because I can't do it from the right click.
Interesting.
I didn't see it on the list. Anyway, really? So yeah, I do a very careful inspection of the door.
Real quick, give yourselves 80 experience point.
Nice. We are marching towards level 2, baby.
Yeah, so like I said, it's a steel door, like a cell, and so it's very heavy. And as you push up against it and you examine it, it is locked.
Okay.
You figure that there's probably a couple ways you could try to force your way in there, or you could try to pick the lock if you have thief tools.
Now let me I do have thievery, but let me see what equipment I have.
Yeah, you need a set of thieves tools if you got them to pick the lock.
And I don't believe I do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to search the bodies and see if any of them had a key.
Nice. As you look around through the bodies, you find that some of them are carrying dried fish, which you presume is perhaps stolen from the fishery. But the amount of fish that these 4 kobolds are carrying is not... It's not enough to really get concerned about. So Tamale wouldn't have hired you to track down this amount of fish. So you think maybe these guys are involved somehow, but they're not the main culprits for sure. You do not find a key.
Okay. And then finally I just turn and I'm like, look, Christoph, I need your dwarven know-how with the good stone. Can you get us through this door? Can you brute force it? Well, you know what? Let me... Yeah, I see if you can do that. You said it's a sort of a metal doormat. Is that what you said?
Yeah, it's like an iron door to a cell. Steel.
Okay.
I have a crowbar. Can I use that to assist in my
Yeah.
forcing the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll tell you what, it's going to be an athletics check.
Okay.
And it'll say 25. Go ahead and roll it, and we'll reduce it. You need a 23 or higher.
Okay. I can give myself a circumstance modifier.
There you go. Do that. Yep. +2.
I can even give myself an item modifier.
The +2 on the item modifier, not the
Nice.
So it's important because you can only have a modifier from one item. And so if you can get a modification from a circumstance and a modification from an item, then you can get both.
Is there a way I can... Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Oof.
Oh, that's probably a broken crowbar.
Natty 1, baby.
Wow. The bad rolls are back.
Yeah. Wow.
Okay. Eldrin, do you want to give it a try?
Am I able to?
Hey, you can brute force it if you want.
Yeah, I'd give it a shot. Remember, I have a nothing on athletics, so that's sexy. Acrobatics. How thick are the bars?
If you come up with a good enough story, you want to roll acrobatics, and you pass, and you come up with a story, I'll let it go.
Is there a no? There wouldn't be a way to unlock it from the inside. That would be stupid. Oh wait, but it's not a jail cell. It's like a storage.
There's probably not a way to unlock it from the inside. You're right, but maybe you could find something and pass it through the.
Yeah, so maybe.
Do you want that crowbar?
Yeah, maybe give me a crowbar, and I assume the bars go all the way to the roof, the ceiling, the.
Yeah.
Okay. I am assuming they're probably not able to slip through it. I'm not that skinny.
I was going to say the alternative is you slather yourself up in cobalt blood, strip down, and try and go through the bars.
Look, well, I do have soap.
I want you to get in this room, so I'm willing to accept whatever narrative. There just has to be some kind of narrative for how you get into this room.
I'm like, you know what we could do? I've got soap. Go back into that other room, lather up.
Oh God, we're gonna go back to the tentacle room.
Use the magic water.
Use the magic water from the tentacle room to get some lather going, grease myself up.
Yep.
Or, yeah, I mean, the other thing is I could try and, use a crowbar and, slither my hand in and see if I could catch the lip of a barrel and pull it towards us or something, tip it over.
Nice.
Let's start with that.
Okay.
What's the most complicated way we can make this happen? The Rube Goldberg machine. The door is probably unlocked. Like, it's probably
it's locked.
I was about to say, did we try the door?
Yeah. It's a push instead of a pull. Like,
right, Midvale School for the Gifted.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I sort of try and reach through with his crowbar and see if I can pull a barrel towards us.
Roll it. Do the athletics check, and we'll see what comes up.
Nice.
Oh, baby.
It's going to be a 2 there.
Baby.
Nice. Well done.
Well done. Critical success. You pull. What does this look like?
It's going to be a Rube Goldberg machine now.
Are you throwing it out to the room, or are you sort of trying to?
No, if you have a solution, I'm trying to think through it too. But you're going to find some good stuff here. But I want to know like how the circumstances unfold in such a way that like you're able to find the one crate or barrel that has all the goodies in it.
So yeah, what I do is I say like I'm able to. Oh wait, we can't ping. Say like there's the crates. I snag one of the crates and it's sort of supporting the pyramid. And I sort of give it a good tug, and it kind of tumbles everything towards us. And so everything is now just on the other side of the bars, and we can crowbar it, we can smash it with a hammer, because I was able to we can't get to it, but we brought it to us.
Nice. And brought it to you did, because as the pyramid collapses down, one of the top barrels. Most of the stuff that spills out is spoiled food and soiled cloth and all this just gross shit. But one of them topples in, and kind of tucked away in there, you find like a pouch of 200 silver pieces and a gold ring and a beautiful sword that seems to emit magic energy in the its craftsmanship.
Nice.
So there is a +1 short sword.
Nice.
So,
and I will tell you,
Mhm.
In Pathfinder, like a +1 advantage is big, because with how the system works, you always want to beat something by 10 to get that critical success. So having a +1 to get closer to beating something by 10 is just big. So that's a nice little find.
You know what? I'm going to throw shade. None of that week 5e shit. I don't even know what that means, but +1. Okay, so I guess, Patrick, we just split the silver.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, so I'm going
to... You take the short sword, and I'll take the gold ring?
Sounds good.
Cool.
Now, is there a way... Can I drag this over? And I want to take 100. And it leaves 100 for you. Perfect. Oh, oh my God, such a good module. And I will take the short sword. You'll take the ring. Cool. Now, the short sword...
Yes.
Let me take a look at it.
Absolutely.
And let me take a look at my rapier. Let me do a little comparison to see if there's something special about the rapier, which it's a finesse weapon. Oh, the short sword is a finesse weapon. That's what I was looking for. Perfect. So
the way I'm picturing Eladrin, like, Eldrin is like laying a blanket out. He's got his little like jeweler's glass. He's like looking at each of the like. I'm still like arterial spray is coming out of me at this, and I'm like,
that's good weight. Balanced.
That's a good weight. Yeah.
I actually do that. I sort of look at it for a second, and this is probably the first time I've ever encountered something of this power.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm just sort of mesmerized. I'm like, it feels like it should be heavier, but it's not. And it flows so much more smoothly than my rapier. And I'm really impressed. I'm really sort of taken by just how easy it is to wield. And I'm ready to go.
Nice. Very good.
You didn't bite the blade. That's the dwarven thing. You got to bite the blade and see if it's quality.
That's not how an elf checks the blade.
Pansy.
I sort of hold it like this and perfectly tuned, perfectly balanced. You're there trying to eat it.
On the tail end of it. As you hold up the sword in the reflection of the blue light, behind you catch another doorway.
Oh, yes, of course. Let's take a look. Yeah, so I make you want to you're pretty hurt though, right?
I'm not feeling great right this second. Yeah.
Okay, I'll take the lead on this door. And is it okay to open?
Are you asking me?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, if something's open and available for you to open, you can just assume that's the case in this module. I mean, it is so thought out. Like, I have to manually unlock stuff and whatever.
Okay.
This short hallway has smooth walls of worked stone with a door at the other end. The door at the far end is closed. The floor is tiled with large square stone tiles. And I want both of you to go ahead and roll a perception check. There's Art's, and here's Patrick's.
Sorry, I just ignored your...
That's okay. Yeah, I mean, it's if you can do it in your character sheet, great. Oh, nice. Doc, before Eldrin steps forward, you put a hand on his shoulder because you notice something strange about the square closest to the far door. It's as if the tile were a little loose, and you suspect that it might be trapped.
I would, Eldrin. Let's try a different take, and I'll like gently push him out of the way, and I'll turn around, and I'll haul over one of the kobolds, and I'll like throw it down the hallway. just to see what happens.
Nice. I love it. So like you didn't even like try to disable it. Like you're very much trying to enable this thing and
Yeah,
see
I
if
mean,
anything triggers.
let's just see what it does. Like,
I
why
love
would
it.
I? Yeah.
So a kobold comes flying through the air, and then you hear this rumbling, and then all of a sudden these giant stone blocks drop from the ceiling and just splatter the dead kobold.
So I'm gonna look at Elijah and I'm like, I freaking told you that I've lost 3 partners to things falling from the ceiling.
I can't believe you said the things falling from the ceiling, and I damn well knew that there was a trap coming up with things falling from the ceiling.
I'm like, I fucking told you.
Nice.
So
both of you take 8 experience for.
Nice.
I
well
wouldn't
done,
say
Patrick.
disabling the trap, but triggering the trap. And not.
Hey, a win is a win.
That's right. We take
Look,
those. We take those.
if there's bodies to be used, we're gonna use them. So is it gonna like? Does it retract up into the ceiling or something?
It's like, you can tell it's like a one-time trap.
Good.
Nice.
So as I threw this corpse in there, I remember vaguely. Well, actually, I was unconscious, so never mind. I do not remember seeing the other kobold skip off. So I was unconscious. All right. Well, that's taken care of. Shall we?
Yeah. Absolutely. And then, for a second, I'm like, all right, you know what? Appreciate it.
Yeah, and if you'd fucking drank from the water up there, electric eels would have grabbed your nipples or something. So, like, just, if I don't trust any of this magical stuff, let's just keep going.
All right. And so I take the lead and I get to the next door, and given the experience I just had, I'm extra careful to search it for any funny business.
I'm tempted to go rope up another kobold corpse just to have it with us.
Just sort of hurl it at the door and it bounces off and hits the floor.
Who's add a kobold to your inventory?
It's our Swiss Army kobold.
Can we get a T-shirt, please, of that?
Swiss Army kobold. Someone take care of that. I don't know who's in charge of this stuff.
You go see if Mid-Journey can come up with something. Hold on. Oh,
all
God.
Right. So as you open the door, you scan it over, and it seems fine. But as you press upon it, you're checking it over. The door silently glides open to reveal a long room.
Nice.
2 stone statues of priests stand in the corners along one side of the room, facing.
No, kidding.
I learned my lesson there. We will not be oying again.
They face a towering statue of a man holding out both of his hands palm up. In front of the statue is a stone altar holding 9 golden coins. A voice booms out from the statue. In my hands I judge the value of all wealth, raising up whichever is greater. One of these coins is a deception. Find it using only 2 judgments and receive my blessing. Before I go into detail real quick, why don't both of you go ahead and give me a religion check?
Wow. A couple of sinners here.
Okay, you have no idea who this statue is. But what the deal is here is that you suss out that the puzzle is all of these coins look identical and they each weigh exactly the same. But there is one of these coins that is completely worthless. So when you place the coins in the statue's hands, it will raise the hand that has a higher value. So if you put 4 coins in each hand and the right hand contains the fake coin, the statue will raise the left hand. Okay, so you have 2 attempts to find out which coin is the fake coin.
Right. This is classic Die Hard with a Vengeance brain teasers. So I think one step is you split them in half and you put one in each hand. So then you know at least which half.
Oh, there's 9 coins.
Oh, there's 9. Okay.
And you have 2 attempts.
2 attempts.
Huh. Well, I mean, I think you put 5 in one and 4 in the other, and then you hope that it's the 4, and then you put 2 and 2, and then it's a 50-50 shot. I mean, that's the statistically.
Right. You think that's the what's the or?
Or I could bite each of the coins because we've already established that that's how dwarves find value.
Wait, don't you have what's some of your abilities, Patrick? What did you use to remember on the drunken night?
I believe I used a recall knowledge on that.
I thought you had something about notice something odd or something.
So I did, but then we had to.
We had to lose
do
it.
a little bit of retconning.
So we wouldn't die.
Yeah, which really helped, guys. Let me tell you. So I mean, I have my forensic medicine, but I doubt that's going to come in handy with this. There's no dead bodies, so. I mean, can I look at the other two statues and see if they're doing anything weird?
Yeah, I mean, you look at them and they don't appear to seem to indicate anything.
So do you think, Patrick? I mean, do you think you hope it's the 4 and then 2 and 2?
No,
it feels like there's got to be a better way.
There's got to be a better way. I feel like we should divvy them up, right? And do the first test and see where that gets us. But then we'll only have one go of it.
Right.
I mean, I feel like this is some kind of Aesop's Fable bullshit. Like, you know, it's going to be, do we put our weapon on the table or something? And it's, yes, this is you have chosen peace. That's the best option. Like some kind of thing like that. Or is this just an actual straight up puzzle? That's just me metagaming though.
I will tell you it's a puzzle.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a solution.
And the problem with this is that we're putting our stupidity up on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm really, really bad with riddles and puzzles, so this is great. I say, yeet it. We just put 5 coins in one and 4 in the other and see where that goes.
Well, so right. If it's 5 coins in one, 4 in the other, if they weigh the same, then we know it's the 4. Or if the 4 is heavier, we know it's the 4. I think 5 in one, 4 in the other, because then we can. Yeah, we'll sort of know either way. So 5 in one, 4 in the other. We'll start with that.
So, 1 second.
Mm-hmm. He's got to consult the flowchart.
No, I'm gonna roll some dice over here.
Oh God. And if you reach under your chair, you'll find the actual 9 coins that you're going to be weighing.
Yeah. If you'd please summon your significant others, I mailed them 9 golden coins. They're all 9 worthless, but no. Okay. So let's just say the first 5 go in the left hand.
Sure.
And the other 4 go in the right hand.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, wait a second, fellas. That doesn't work. I'm going to give you a hint here. I guess maybe it does. But remember, it raises the hand that's worth more value.
Right.
So if the fake coin is in the left hand, neither hand would go up. I guess that's how you would know. Okay.
That's how we would know. Yeah.
The left hand goes up. So the hand with the 5 coins goes up.
Shit.
Okay. Well, that's not good.
Okay, so now we've got...
Wait, no, that is good, because that means... No, fuck.
Okay, so now we know...
Nothing.
Well, no, right, that means all 5 coins were legit.
Or it means 4...
No, because if it was 4 and 4, it would be tied. So we know it's in the other hand.
Right. Okay. So then we get those 5 and we put them on the table and we put 2 and 2 from the other hand.
Well, let's think about that for a second. Because I was gonna say, what if we did 3 and 1?
I don't know. That's I don't like those odds.
Yeah, so let's just, because I'm stupid. So if you put 3 and 1, if the fake one, it would still be heavier. It wouldn't matter.
Right.
Okay.
It's not weight; it's value. It's value based.
It's value, right? Okay, yeah. You want to do 2 and 2?
2 and 2, and then we just flip a coin for
Okay. So you take 2 of the coins and 2 of the coins, and the right hand goes up. So you know that the 2 in the right hand are real,
Right.
and the 2 in the left, one of them is fake. So we'll say coin 1 and coin 2 are what you have left.
So I'll take coin 1 and coin 2. I'll turn away from Eldrin. I'll do this, and then I'll hold them out to Eldrin. Which one's got the real coin?
Which one's coin 1 and coin 2?
Coin 1 is in left. Coin 2 is in right.
Coin 1 is in left. Coin 2 is in right. Okay.
Okay.
Can we do like we both have water skins? They both weigh exactly the same. I'm gonna try one more thing because like we can only use the statue twice.
Yeah, you've used your statue.
So like, I'm gonna open my water skin actually before I'm like, hold please. I'm gonna open my water skin and I'm gonna drop a coin in and like see if it does anything, and I'll pull it out and I'll drop the other coin in and see if it does anything.
Eureka!
I'm sure they do.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, one of them's cotton candy and it disappears completely. Yeah, okay. All right.
So the question is to Eldrin, left or right, right?
Yeah, I mean basically
2.
So 2 is what? My right hand is holding what? Is it the bad coin or the good coin?
So you're picking the right hand?
Yep.
Okay. So you hold up the coin, and be a great place to fade to black, but it's only 9:30.
See, when he says that, that's definitely the bad coin. I mean, it's the good coin. We lost. We've been punked. Fuck.
You fail to identify the fake coin. All of the coins vanish and reappear in a random order atop the altar.
Mr. Altar Statue Man, can we play again?
So what I'll tell you is there's a passageway to your left with the door at the end of it, but seemingly it appears that you can play again.
Do we play again?
So let's. Yeah, I don't mind trying again. Let's just think for a second. So the rules of the game are that we have to. Here's the confusion. So we have to identify the fake coin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And we can only use the statue twice to narrow it down.
Mm-hmm.
But we know it well. Okay, so I was trying to sort of Kobayashi Maru the rules there a little bit. Okay, yeah. So do you want to do?
Let me know when you guys want to come up with a new.
Oh, nice.
I say we do it. What are the odds that it happens the same way twice? I say we do it exactly the same way.
You want to do it exactly the same way?
And you pick the same. I think we still say hand number 2.
Just hoping
exactly the same way.
Well, let's just before I'm all for that. Is there some bit of this logic? I'm like you. I'm not great at. I'm not a smart man. Is there something we're missing from the steps? Is there some bit of deductive reasoning we're missing out on, and we could be more efficient before we just jump right in?
Well, the alternative to this.
All right, real quick. Thank God Tammy's not down here.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say. I'm just gonna say, we could absolutely. The rules don't say that we can't just take all 9 coins and trade them in for good coins. Like, why don't we just take the 9 coins and put 9 good coins in and say none of them are bad?
I like that.
But he just made the coins disappear, though.
Well, that's his problem. Like,
so, Doc, you do that and go ahead and subtract 9 coins. The 9 coins you place on the altar disappear as soon as you set them down.
All right, that's
and
fair.
subtract 9 coins.
That's absolutely fair. I don't have. Oh, I have 105 silver coins. So, yep, that works. It was worth a shot.
Okay, so
the statue moves as you guys are like trying all these different methods that aren't working, and instead of sitting there like this, it just goes like
like a Sonic the Hedgehog waiting.
Well,
exactly. Nice pull.
I'm waiting for him. Like, he's gonna turn around. He's gonna have 3 cups, and he's gonna put the coin under 1 cup. Like, that's the second part. Is this your card? Like,
so we know we can figure out which half it's in, but is there a second step? Is the second step? Is there a more efficient way to do it than just? We can always get it down to
2.
A 50-50 shot.
A 50-50 shot, basically.
I mean, I still
a way
like those
to
odds.
guarantee your success.
Right. That's the Google Die Hard with a Vengeance.
Is that really a riddle in Die Hard?
I don't know. There's so many riddles in that one.
That's right.
There's one with a bucket of water. How do you make them even or something?
The 5 gallon and 3 gallon. I love that.
Yeah.
Riddle. And the fox, the sheep, and the hen or whatever on the boat. Yeah.
Let's see. So
you drown the fox. You burn the jungle down.
I think we do have to start by cutting in half. I don't think there's a better opening move.
No.
Matt, your eyebrows tell me otherwise.
I love this. I don't know. I don't know if my mom's loving it, but like I could as a GM, I'm loving it.
I could sit here for the rest of our session tonight and just do this. Like, this is the kind of thing that just drives me crazy.
Well, this is what I love about old school role playing is like puzzles, traps.
Yeah, and you don't see a lot of puzzles in the 5e stuff I ran. Didn't have a lot of
There's not a lot of puzzles.
Yeah, which is a shame.
I mean, we could always smash his hands and just. You said the hallway ends?
Well, there's a door at the end of the hallway.
Oh, well, that's not fun.
You know what we could. Do we have to put only his coins in its hands?
You can try to add some more of yours and see what happens.
See, I'd be like, wait, we did this.
Well, no, because you tried to take all of his coins.
No, he added his own coins to the table and they disappeared.
Wait, hold on. Let me go get another kobold. I'm telling you, Art, just do it exactly the same way again.
All right, so we start. You want to just skip right to the coin flip?
Let me pick a coin.
Okay,
not just gonna give it to you.
Is this your coin?
Okay, so same thing. 5 in.
5 in the left, 4 in the right.
The hands stay still.
Okay, so that means it's
equal value.
It's in the 5 then.
It's in the 5.
Okay, we can still work with this.
Right, so then it becomes 3 and a 2.
Yep. 3 in the left, 2 in the right.
Okay, 3 in the left, 2 in the right. The hands stay the same.
Okay, so it's in the 3.
Shit.
You have somehow worsened your odds.
We made it worse.
Okay, so what's going to happen is we're going to play it a third time when we don't pick the right coin, and we're going to get it back to where we were.
So there's 1, 2, or 3 just sitting there on the thing. Do you have a lucky number, Patrick?
I love threes. So
okay, we pick 3.
Yep, we got that shit, didn't we?
You sons of bitches! So you hold up the fake coin, and like a disgruntled look comes over this stone statue, and the effect of holding up the coin is. Oh, did you hear that?
No.
You hear a noise down the hallway.
Let
me. Did you hear now?
Nope.
Not quite.
Oh. Okay.
Anyways, did we really get lucky, Matt, or did you take it easy on us for the sake of time?
No, you really got lucky.
Nice.
I flick the statue off as we walk away.
And you see a door open up down the hallway.
Nice.
And inside, you see... Pull up the right shit here. The small chamber contains an old wooden chest emblazoned with the symbol of a key. Behind the chest is a massive contraption of gears and pulleys that look like the inner workings of some unseen device. Although the room is dark as you first enter, as you step in, you see tiny shafts of light coming from the wall on the north side. The holes in the wall allow you to peek through into the next room. On the far side of this area is a kobold, apparently standing watch. You can hear fragments of a quiet conversation between it and a few other kobolds out of sight, talking about the boss's new pet and plans for the town above. So, inside the chest, you find a single emerald. Plus, Patrick, you see, somehow you're able to identify that there's 214 copper pieces, 22 silver pieces, 3 gold pieces, as well as 9 neatly stacked silver pieces.
Recognize the serial numbers?
Yeah, exactly. They have a unique
they're all
mint.
filed off.
Yeah. And then there's a piece of parchment. That's a scroll of magic missile.
Magic missile.
Hmm.
Nice. You better hold on to that.
I don't think either of you can use it.
I was about to say, neither of us are really...
so you still have to be a spellcaster, but how scrolls work in Pathfinder is you can use the scroll without expending a spell slot.
Nice.
Or you can use it without having it prepared as well. So certainly worth some value as well.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'll grab it.
Yep.
If nothing else. And
hold on. Let me add some coinage to the vault. I was so happy when you said that you were going to add your own coins because it's like such a little thing. I was like, oh, good.
No, that's fun. Because that means that there's been a bunch of other dumbasses that came down here.
Right. Exactly. There's been someone was dumb enough to put in 3 gold pieces, or
an emerald.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Wow.
They'll never see it coming.
Behind the chest, you notice a lever protruding from the back of it. And so why don't both of you give me a crafting skill check? Oh, and take 30 points for whoever both of you for that 20 that just came across for what's about to happen. And then begrudgingly take 80 experience for solving the puzzle.
So we're taking 110.
110 each of you. Yeah.
Sorry, Patrick. How many experience points do you have? For some reason, mine's at 8. And I don't know why.
We should have 428. Is what we should be at.
Sorry, I don't know what happened with my numbers there. Oh, and we got to split this gold. So, do you want to grab the emerald and hold on to it?
Yeah, sure. That seems dwarvish.
Oh, now I'm hearing some.
Yes, that's the conversation you heard in the other room.
Do either of us? I mean, I assume neither of us speaks.
No, but Kobold. You did pick up little pieces about the boss's new pet and plans for the.
Okay.
So, the lever, is a lever that apparently controls some kind of contraption in the next room, and right now it's set to the disarm position. You can't tell exactly what would be triggered or what it does, but you can ascertain that you'd be able to set it to the active position if you'd so like.
Can we tell how many creatures are in this next room, roughly?
You hear a few voices, like you can see one, and then you hear some others out of sight.
I'll look at Eldrin, and I'll look at the lever, and I'll look at Eldrin. Then I'll look at the lever.
We're doing this.
And then I think I'll just pull the lever.
Nice. So some spears shoot up out of the floor. And you just hear something like cry out. Ah! Anyways.
Yeah, nice.
Good.
Took care of that.
Does that like alert them? Do they know that the lever is in this room?
No, they don't, because the room you stepped into was behind a stone wall. I guess I should have specified that a little bit better. The room, how you came in, was like a hidden door that you sussed together. If you had not passed the puzzle, you would not have found this room.
Okay. Second question, follow-up question.
Mm-hmm.
How like the shafts of light that we can see in there?
Yeah.
Are they like crossbow bolt sized?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think you can see anyone else now. So the kobold you saw is the one who was standing on the trap when you activated it, and he's gone.
Okay,
he's dead. So,
well, that's one less kobold.
Yes. What I will say, and this is going to be a spoiler for the puzzle, so don't listen if you don't want to know the spoiler for the puzzle. The solution to the puzzle, you lucky bastards, was to divide the piles into 3.
Oh.
Okay. So you put 3 in each hand, and if the hands don't go up, you know that the fake coin is in the other 3.
Right.
Then, with whatever pile you suss out as the one with the fake one, you take 2 of the 3 remaining coins and put those in the hand. And if those stay the same, you know what the fake coin is. If one goes up, you know what the fake coin is. So,
right. So there is a way to absolutely do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you did the, I didn't just give you, but 3 was the one on the next time around. So you really
nice.
Yeah.
I mean, we, statistically, we were going to hit it.
Yeah, if you kept going the statistically route, I was going to be like, an hour has gone by, and you just consistently fail.
You're just terrible.
Yeah.
Would
have been fine. I would have kept the dwarven persistence would have kept going. It's getting dark outside. We're going to go upstairs now. Yeah.
What I will say, just because of what's ahead, I'm going to say that your treat wounds ability has passed. If you want to take a look at yourself there, Patrick.
Yeah, I think I'll pull the old fishing line out and do the thing.
Nice.
I'll look at Eldrin and shake my head ever so slightly and say, more scars. I gotta. Where's my medicine roll? The symbols just aren't like. There we go. That's nice. Lots of rolls.
Would you get a 20? Okay, so that's a normal check or a normal pass, so you'll recover 2d8 hit points.
Nice.
2d8.
And wounded is removed when you do a treat wounds roll.
Nice. And here are 2d8.
Not bad.
That's pretty good. Get me to 17 of 19. That's pretty tasty.
Very good. Okay, so you hear some chattering, but it seems to be quiet as you step back in the hall. And there's a door in front of you now to your right. Are you proceeding forward?
Yeah. You're how healed up are you, Patrick? Do you want to take the lead again?
Yeah. I'll take the lead.
Okay.
Yeah, shield up, warhammer out, and
Patrick, you did
oi at the ready.
You did equip the shield, right?
Yes, I thought I did. No, I've got a shield HP thing from when I.
Oh, yep. Shield HP.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, so good.
Yep. Shields up. You can call me Doc Lionface now.
Yeah, we need to remember to use that because we did not, but we will next time, which is fine. So the door opens with a creak, revealing a massive chamber that looks like an audience hall. At the far side, to your right, you step in. A broad set of stairs leads up to where a throne might once have been. Pillars support the high ceiling, and the ruined tatters of once decorative banners still hang from them. A decorative tile pattern centered in the middle of the room shows through the grim coating on the floor. And of course, tangled in the spears here in the center of the room is a kobold. And now you see on the far end of the room 2 kobolds. Should be able to see them now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Faintly, but yes.
And that is where we will fade to black.
Nice.
Very nice. A real quick question about the table. Are they aware of our presence, or is he...
You both... I'm always assuming you're still doing the... cautiously approaching, so we'll take off there. We'll do some perception and kind of check it against their natural... sneak against their natural perception.
Okay.
And you might get a jump on them here, but also they probably were looking at the guy in the spears. So I don't like your odds of sneaking in here,
right?
But that's we'll cover that next time.
Nice.
Just because it's do you see, like, when you hover over them? Do you see like their names?
No.
Okay, I didn't know if like any information popped up about them. Okay, so what I will say is that one of them looks like the kobold you met in the other room, but one of them like has like all these like traps and chains hanging off of its, like, he's like wearing them like a suit. And he is a little bit nastier looking, and he's got a spear strapped to his back, he's got a sword in his hand, he's got these chains dangling from him and these traps laying around. And so he looks a little bit more intimidating and bigger and stronger than the other one.
Okay. Very nice. This is so. Let me. I want to say 2 things.
Sure.
If you'll allow me. I have played some OSC. I didn't love it, and I'm starting to realize it's not the style of adventure I didn't love. I think it's more the rules that didn't click with me, because sort of, dungeon crawling here with this rule set has been a lot more fun, and I don't know what that says about me or anything in particular. The other thing I wanted to ask you, Matt, like, this is a crunchier system.
Yeah.
I have run crunchier systems in VTTs, and that was the only way I really could have done it realistically. I'm speaking specifically of Columbia Games' Harn. Without the very well done Foundry module, I don't know if I would have tried to tackle it. Do you find the quality of this VTT is just a nice perk that's cool to use, or are you finding its completeness, or whatever adjective you want to use, actually aiding you in running a crunchier system?
So let's start with the second one. Okay. A lot of it is the fact that we're running Menace under Otari, because I'll be interested to see if Kingmaker has the guidance. What's great for me as someone who's flipping through these books, I don't retain all of that. I'm not going to pretend to be like someone who can read through a rule book once and know everything that Pathfinder does. The great thing about what I'm seeing in Foundry on my end is I get to see all the like rules refreshers and links to go check. Here's how to do this kind of roll. And so, like, normally I'll have like cheat sheets up or whatever free resource I can find on the internet, and I don't have to do that. And so I don't know if that's what every Pathfinder Foundry module is going to look like. But it is certainly the quality of the module is helping me, one, learn the system, and then keep it what I think is like relatively smooth, where I've had to look up I have like a summary here of death and undying stuff that I can reference to, and then like I was looking up how to rest in this game, which requires overnight. It's different than D&D. Like, I got to look that stuff up, but I don't have to look up everything now, because this is the first time all of us are playing Pathfinder 2nd edition, and so there's no one to like guide us and kind of be like, oh yeah, this is how you do that. And so it's super helpful.
Cool.
Nice. And so to the first one, Patrick, have you played OSC? Patrick, have you played Old School Essentials?
I have not.
It's a very simple system, right? Right, Art. That's my understanding. It's kind of like streamlined.
Yeah, it's extremely basic. It's extremely deadly, and at the early levels, you're extremely incompetent. That was my gut impression of my experience.
So, what do you think the difference is? Do you think that the crunchiness is helping the dungeon crawl? Because I don't always love dungeon crawls either.
So I think it's a couple things, because the dungeon crawl is three basic things, right? It's like puzzles, traps, fights.
Yeah.
And what I am seeing, so OSC, because it's so stripped down, like your thief basically has, it's interesting. Thief skills are a percentile dice, even though the rest is like a D20. And you're terrible at it. So, you're rolling, trying to get under a 15 or under, so the chances of succeeding at an early level are next to zero. And, you get hit once and you're dead. And I think people like that. But what I found was that, what's the point of us having a session 0 and coming up with, case logs and all that if we can get hit in one shot and killed? And so I feel like this is allowing us to do other things within the system, like, panache, or, Patrick's being able to heal himself, or back in the day, sort of detecting that strange clue. Like, so I think it's giving us a lot of different things. It's making a focus on, there's going to be more than just combat.
Yep.
Even if you're using it in a combat sense, like, getting ideas of how to approach a target, and so I feel like I think part of it is it's not as simple. But I also think that allows us to have more options, and I find that a lot more interesting. I just didn't find OSC very interesting. We just marched room to room, and then, all your attacks are kind of the same, and maybe that's true here. I don't know. I panache, stab, but I've got to come up with a way to panache. So maybe, even though the mechanics might be the same, the procedure's not literally identical. I don't know. Well, maybe that's, stuff we should all be saving
in combat, which you guys have started using. But even like a recall knowledge, I'll remind you guys, if you don't know like what a creature's weakness is, and you're curious, like what is a zombie's weakness, what is a skeleton's resistance, you can do the recall knowledge check. And if you succeed, maybe not always, like maybe against the big bad, I'm not going to tell you like this big bad is weak to stabs in the left foot, whatever, but like you can still discern something. And if it's like a rat or something, I'll tell you, like, that if you hit it with fire, it's gonna, there's still, because that's the same thing that happens in D&D. Even if like you're a caster or something, you're still doing the same thing. And maybe it's an illusion of choices in Pathfinder, but the fact that you have that menu of options of, I can do 30 different things in combat.
Right.
I'm still only going to probably panache and stab and hit you with my hammer, or do your swap out your dice roll, Patrick, to start, but you still have the option to do these other things. And I'm always like a sucker for that.
Yeah. Anyway, so I feel like these could be all like expanded upon in Damn Fine Coffees at some point.
Sure.
So.
Well, that's going to do it for us tonight, folks. We will be back next week. We had a slight interruption with the order of things because we left off in combat that ended up not mattering. Patrick and I switched weeks. We'll be back with Call of Cthulhu Modern next week with Patrick at the helm. Some Scritch Scratch and our favorite Scottish characters, I'm sure, will make a return appearance.
Oh, yes. How many parcels can we deliver to the tea shop / library / yeah. I will say I did watch the short today.
Oh my gosh, so funny.
Of you losing your shit.
I watched it like 3 times.
It was so good. So, yeah.
Matt, gird your loins. The accents are coming.
Yeah. So we'll be back next week. If you're listening to this show, go ahead and check out our YouTube channel, like and subscribe. We throw up shorts, and Art's been doing some plays. I've been playing some Dark Souls 3 that I need to get over on YouTube, but we do some Twitch stuff. And if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget you can catch our podcasts on wherever you listen to podcasts. We're on Twitter, we're on Blue Sky, all of that stuff. If you're enjoying the show, spread the word. Did I forget anything?
Just Black Lodge RPG on Blue Sky and Twitter. Yeah.
Awesome. All right, folks. We'll be back in a week. Enjoyed it. Thank you, everyone.
This is great. Take care, guys.